good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whatever time it is, whenever you're watching this video, welcome to the Gentleman's Pixel Club. Today we are playing the Perils of Willy. The Perils of Willy is a game that only came out on the VIC-20. Everybody believes that, when you say the word, or not believes, but everybody associates the word with Manic Miner, things like this, with the ZX Spectrum. We had Manic Miner, we had Jet Set Willy, we had two great games by Matthew Smith, but there was another Minor Willy game, and this came out purely on the VIC-20 and was the game that you're seeing at the moment. I've only recently discovered this, and it was recreated on the ZX Spectrum by a gentleman called Alan Turvey. Apologies if I've ruined your name there, but he has coded this using, I believe, the Manic Miner engine, which has some slight modifications to it, and recreated pretty much all 20 screens from the original game onto the Spectrum here. We are playing a special edition of this called the Bog Roll Edition. This came out in lockdown last year, and this was to celebrate the fetish that we had in the UK of buying all the toilet roll that we possibly could off every supermarket shelf, because we believed it was going to run out. So I think usually on this game you would collect musical notes. In this instance, we are collecting toilet rolls. This is a brilliant recreation of the original game that I actually had never played. And by brilliant, I've played many clones of Manic Miner, many clones of Jet Set Willy. These are the custom versions. There are many great versions of this, but never before, until I saw this game here, have I actually played a game that made me really feel like I was playing an original Minor Willy game exactly as it was supposed to be. This has been a really good feat of coding by Alan here to take the VIC-20 game, create it on the ZX Spectrum with a modification of the Manic Miner engine. There are some subtle differences. You can fall a little bit further, I believe, not all the way to the ground, but certainly you have more depth that you can fall, and the jumping is slightly different, which is useful for a couple of levels later on that I get to on this game. I'm going to have two playthroughs of this to actually see how far that I can get, but it's very hard and it's very challenging. I played this once before the video. Playing before, by pure fluke, I did really well, and for the bit of gameplay that you're seeing me do at the moment, it took me several goes of restarting the game so the score and the high score would be reset to 0, and then playing it again. It was damn hard on that first screen. At the moment, I'm trying to get past this Maria, I think her name was, from Jet Set Willy, to get onto the platforms above. Yeah, a little bit challenging here, and I die. So jump over her again, hurry to the right, get the bog roll, run back all the way to the left, and we'll get the one hopefully on the top left now. Then we aim for one in the middle of the conveyor belt. There's a lot. The screen is slightly smaller because, as you can see, the right hand third is taken up by the logo of the game, but it does not make this any less challenging. Playing these levels, you really do feel like you are playing an original Manic Miner game, because it was on, as I say, the VIC-20, and you're having all the fun of the original game. I screwed up that jump there trying to get to the Magneto platform, so you see me working my way back again, and we'll try again. So now on the platform, got to try and get the object in the middle of the screen if I can clear that gap, and then the one on the right hand side, and it should be going to screen 4. This screen is absolute chaos when you have a look at it. You've got to take a gentle pause before all of these start, but do be aware, look at that red toilet at the bottom. The enemies can hit you pretty much from the word go. You do not necessarily start off in a safe position, so you've certainly got to have your wits about you to be able to do this, as I jump into a toilet that you've just seen. On some of the earlier playthroughs that I did, I was stuck on this level for a while, and I kept managing to jump into that green thing on the right hand side. Not so much now, it's been the toilets that have killed me so far, but this does bring a unique set of challenges to anybody that has enjoyed Manic Miner. And again, great work here by Alan. Thank you for the time and the effort to do this. If you want this particular game, you can find it on the internet, and I believe it's on itch.io, where you can actually play a donation if you want for the work that's gone into it. This is well worth it, only if you pay a couple of quid for it, because it is a really lovely piece of nostalgia. And I'm dead, game over. It's a really lovely piece of nostalgia, retro gaming that you have, and absolutely worth your time and effort. So this is my second playthrough that you see me doing. We are going to see whether we can beat our score of 62,043. As I missed that gap, you saw me miss that, but look how close I am to that toilet. You can see the colour clash there as the toilet lid was snapping at my butt. So I've got to clear this guy. Down and complete this time, and this is going to be rinse and repeat. Try and get through the first level without dying. So I'm holding right at the moment to stop me walking on the conveyor belt. I've jumped up and held right, and you release it at the right time, which hopefully means that you can clear the conveyor belt and land in front of the toilet and then jump it as you saw me do. Again, I'm not too concerned about this level, as I've just had a playthrough where I've seen it and can kind of remember what it was, but that was close, clearing Maria on that particular jump. So jump on the conveyor belt, and then jump again, and that takes me to that object. I'm moving to the left of it so I can jump, clear it a little bit without the fast Maria on the top belt colliding with me. And now again, it's a timing issue to do a jump, and then another jump to get the object, clear her, and get the final object. So level 3. To quickly turn, managed to do that, and heading back to get the object on the top left. You've seen all of this before, but I'm doing quite well. 3 levels in, and I do have the challenge of the 4th level that I was unable to complete before. But let's see what we can do, this time, having seen it, and more importantly, aware of some of the challenges that this is going to bring. So this looks like this too is going to be a completion without any loss of life, unless I really screw it up. However, it is me playing and possible, but no, not this time. So we're on screen 4. This is a level that we have got to complete. This is a level that we've got to pass to see the further adventures of the Perils of Willy. Again, this is the bog roll edition. If you're playing the other download that comes in the pack, you will find that you have, I believe, is musical notes, not toilet rolls to collect. And got hit by the green thing, not as I expected, but I left it too late with the toilet snapping on my heels. The green acid sparkle, whatever the hell that is, coming down. It was just the end of me. So I'm going to try a little better this time. I've realised that I didn't have enough time, so I've jumped the toilet, jump it back again, and this should give me plenty of time to cross the gap. So 1, 2, 3, 4 bog rolls to collect. And this is quite a tricky jump to land on this conveyor belt, and I've missed. So hopefully, second time lucky. Bit wary of the toilet in case I miss and go through it again. Nope, missed again. Jump the toilet as we did before, while looking down at the time on the level. Don't want to run out of time here, and cross again. So we're going to try a third go at doing this. And I'm on. I was thinking towards the point, actually, maybe this is not possible to do. Maybe I'm looking at the level completely the wrong way, but fortunately not. Excuse the bell sound in the background for my ring doorbell. So jump up, jump the toilet, and this is where the jumping is different. Watch that arc I did there, I have just done. I don't believe it would jump the same way on the original Jet Set Willy. But here we are, a brand new level, level 5, bog rolls and shopping trolleys. So we are clearly in a supermarket. So here it's a case of just having a pause and thinking, what do I need to do? I'm in a safe spot. I've got time on my side. Do I go right and collect those items, or do I go to the left and collect the items on the left? The decision has been made. So clear the trolley, go up, and we're going to get these 2 items before hurrying down for the ones to the left. Now, that fall killed me, and now I'm a little stumped. And, I died again hitting the trolley, but this has been the Perils of Willy. Hope you've enjoyed the game. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.